Update on the Rolls Royce. We have all the brakes put together. We're getting ready to put the rear hubs on. I had to put new springs in there. This is the first locking bolt washer that'll go in. I had to repair the screws on that. Now that we got the piece in, this is a special tool that we're going to use on that. There's 3 little nubs that got to go in there. And once you fit it in, we're going to speed this up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But it'll show you, you just turn that and get it in there and get it tight, and then you put the next washer on top of that, you'll see. So now you see that washer's in, that nut, big nut, goes screwed in there with that piece that I showed you. Then this piece will go in there, and you can see these little like teeth. I'll have to line this up with the holes, and that should go right in there on those screws. So I have to move it just a little bit to adjust it and lock it in place. And that's with the lock washer here on. You can see it's in that little tab there with the 3 screws that holds that bolt from behind it. Then this gear goes in with this side facing out. We're going to clean it up before we put it in. It's just slid in there. And then this little washer here is going to go on here. Fits right on those gears. You can see that washer right there. And then we'll clean this big washer and nut up, and they're going to go in here to hold that on. That'll be next. And then, so here now, the washer. What's pretty cool, if you look on here, you can see right on the top of there by my finger, there's a number. Almost every piece on this Rolls Royce has a number, serial number that goes with the part. So there's that, and then the big bolt. And we'll just put that on, and we're going to get a cotter pin, and then we'll keep on rolling. And we'll almost have the hub on the rear axle. And it spins nice. So here, as you can see, we have the hub on. It spins nice and free. And you can see the big nut with the cotter pin. And then inside of here, what we're waiting on, one last piece, 2 last pieces go in here. This piece here goes in. And then there's the locking ring goes in. So this piece, these 2 pieces are just spare pieces off of one of the spare rear ends. The actual pieces I'm using are at the chromers right now, getting chromed or nickel plated. So this fits in here, and another ring that you saw earlier that's screwed in goes in here with a lock ring and holds this piece in. And then a big spring goes in here, and then this goes over top of the spring. And you just put it right in here, and it lines up these little gears, teeth here. You can see these outside teeth here. They line up with teeth on the inside of here. And they'll go in here. And then you can see this piece slides in and out. And that spring pushes it out. So the tool that you use, the hub wrench, you put it on, it pushes that back. And then you can put the wheel on, actually goes on these gears here, and big nut screws on here on the outside. And then when you take the tool off, this comes out, and when this comes out, these teeth, the outside teeth, lock into the big nut. You can see the outside teeth also. They'll lock in the big nut, and it holds that nut tight, and of course keeps the wheel on. But I can't do any of those parts until I get these back from the chromers. Now we got the hub on, and there's where the wheel's spinning. Don't have the big lock nut in the center. Like I said, we're waiting for that to come back from the chromers. But at least we got the wheels on nice. Enjoy, we'll see you soon. So now the rear end's all together, ready to put it on the car. Thanks to my friend Jesse Petrie from the Dodge Brothers Club, told me about the hydraulic table. We have made it nice and easy to put that rear end in. And so here's the rear end all bolted in now. And we'll be ready to move along, and I'll put the drive shaft in, and we'll be getting ready to put an engine in and hopefully start on the body soon. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you soon.